Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Inspiration here. My name is Olga for the ones that we're meeting for the first time. For today's video, we're going to be building kind of a garden, community garden, and also a market space, and also like a crafting space. It's exactly the same that in Eco Lifestyle pack, it's appearing as an option that you can do normally, but I tried to do the same without having the pack, because I know that most of you, like I also consider myself, like I'm not able to have all the packs as possible. Well, before I was not able to do it, so I think it's a good option to try to recreate what other packs are giving with the actual game itself. And I think it turned out like quite cool. I think it's like I'm very proud of this build. Honestly, it took such a long time. Honestly, it took like a full morning and a little bit of the afternoon, because I was trying to be super precise, and I'm not that good at landscaping, but I really forced myself here. For example, this was the first time I was using a terrain tool, which is something I never ever use, and I actually had quite fun with it, and I thought it would be much more difficult to use, but honestly I was good with it. I think I remember a little bit from The Sims 3, that when we had a terrain tool, I was always using it, but I don't know, I think it's maybe because in The Sims 4 they put it in an update like later on, so I was not using it that much until in this build that I forced myself to do it. So as you can see here, I'm using like these windows because I wanted to create like this octagonal space, like a place where the Sims can plant and cultivate their like fruits and I don't know, flowers and things like that. And I mean, this is all focused in all of the generations, like elders, child and toddlers, and as well the adults, young adults, adolescents, whatever. Like, I wanted to make this space like as communal as possible, because I really find like creating a community in The Sims, like inside of the Sims game, it can be kind of like a challenge, but I feel like this building is such a good option for creating a space where in any of the house or the family that you have, you can go, like even if you're using only like old people, they can go here and have a lot of fun, because I feel it's a very beautiful space to hang out. And I think in The Sims, in the current game, we don't have that many, like that much of spaces like this one, and I feel like just it looks super good. Actually, this one is in Willow Creek, so I don't know, it's in the main park. I just reformed, like maybe they had some change in the mayor or something like that, so they decided to create like this communal space where they can cultivate with their community garden, and also make their community like marketplace, and as well to have a place to put like all these weird items that are so big that in your house don't fit, like the crafting table or like other things that you can find in this park. And I think it's a kind of cool idea. I also decided to put Baby Yoda here because, for the ones that don't know, I'm actually a huge fan of Star Wars, and honestly, when I watch The Mandalorian, I really fall in love with Baby Yoda, because I don't know, the last Star Wars movies, in my opinion, they are not that good. I don't know, let me see in the comments if you're a fan of Star Wars or not. Anyways, I just find that they are not that good, but The Mandalorian was a huge surprise, and I really enjoyed it. So this space here is going to be the market. I don't know in your countries how the markets works, but in my country, in Spain, we have like these like huge stands of fruits, vegetables, and also we have like second-hand markets. But I think the second-hand market idea, it was mostly taken from like Germany or from the Netherlands, that they are doing this like a lot, and I think it's kind of cool, like trying to recreate this in The Sims. Obviously, this is not going to be useful if you don't have like the other expansion pack that it's like, I don't remember the name, get to work. It's not gonna be useful, but like you cannot use it as a market. But I mean, just as a decoration there, I think it looks kind of cool. So there's books, there's like sofas and random stuff, and I think it also like some clothing, which is kind of cool. So this is what will be like the market space. Well, you can also have some food, and you can also I think get some vegetables and things like that, which in my idea it was like they are taking the vegetables that they have in the garden in the backyard, and they are selling them in the market space, because in the community gardens, at least the ones that they are in my city, they are like this, then they are like reselling these products, or either they use it for themselves, which I think is such a cool idea. And I mean, in a city, in a big city, to have a community garden, it just makes a lot of sense, no, to be able to have fresh products. And I think this like just give me a lot of like, I really wanted to play with the new expansion pack, like the eco lifestyle expansion pack. I really wanted to play with it just for recreating these kind of things. So in this part, like, I mean, mostly it's decorative, and I wanted to make it like very wild, and you can see with the terrain tool, it's not all flat. Also, it has some toilets, so it's completely the build is perfect, like it doesn't need anything else, it doesn't require anything else, so it's completely good. Then you can come here with your Sims, and they can pee, they can eat, and they can swim. And I also wanted to create like another space, like a small and child's park, just because, I mean, if you're going to buy clothes or you're going to buy food, maybe your child gets bored of it and you don't want to do it. So I just created like this small space for the toddlers. It has a house, it has a pool, it has like different things, and I think it looks kind of cool, and it doesn't look that bad. And here it's the community garden. I really love the idea of having community gardens in The Sims, and I think it's something that we already can do in our normal game without the expansion pack of eco lifestyle. But I mean, it's working in the terms that you can plant things and you can go there to collect them. And I planted some trees, some apple trees from the debug part that you can check in The Sims, that unlocks other like objects that you normally cannot find in the gallery. But well, I was struggling a lot to find objects there. I was struggling a lot to find exactly this item here that you can see here, the like cabbages or cauliflowers or whatever are they called. And I also wanted to recreate like a windmill, because I don't know, I was so excited about the new expansion pack, the eco lifestyle, and I wanted really much to recreate a little bit this essence. And you can do this with the actually expansion packs that we have. Also, we have like these gardening walls, which is kind of cool. So I don't know, I love a lot this space. I mean, I feel like the Sims that are going to live like in this community are very hippie and very into like sitting around and around the fire, like you can see here, and just cultivating their plants and being super eco-friendly and living in this eco lifestyle. But yes, mostly the most part is this. And finally, I just wanted to make a little bit more decoration, like a normal park with some seats. And I think that's it. I'm like, the main park, it's mostly for market, for the cultivating stuff and things like that. And then it has like this beautiful lake where you can actually swim, because it's a pool. And I also put like a trampoline so people can jump. I also put the bees, and I put this crafting table and the flower arrangement table, which is kind of cool. I never use it honestly, but I think I'm gonna try to use it more often, because it reminds me a lot to the new expansion pack eco lifestyle. So I don't know, and I'm just placing some lights around, which are kind of cool. And I love how this building looks like. I don't know, guys, what do you think about this build? Honestly, I think it turned out super good. But I don't know, just leave me in the comments if you're excited about the new eco lifestyle trailer and the new eco lifestyle expansion pack. And just thank you very much for watching. give a like and subscribe to this channel. See you super soon.